Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Hey, we're back again. It's gonna be a slightly different video today. And I'm welcome Bella, by the way. We might have only a few people on today because we've changed the time again, but hopefully this time is better for everyone. And as you can see, we're gonna be not doing but demoing the fact that we're doing the month challenge, which is Thanksgiving for November. Can't wait to see all your entries. And just get the iPad up 2 seconds. There we go. And I will start with, we're going to be making a brush today. Let's get rid of that one. See this tiny little rectangle over here? That is what we're doing today. This tiny little rectangle here. And that is because we're doing a little brush. Now, as you can see, I've already drawn the brush as such, which is sticking with Thanksgiving. It's a banner. Thanksgiving banner. But I wanted to show you how to make the brush, like the actual doing the brush, not the drawing of it. The making it into a brush, if you like. So the first thing you'll notice is that anything that's white will be actually black on the brush, if you like. And everything that's black will not be there at all. It's I forgot what they call it, like transparent. So we have to set it up just like that when we're doing it. This is a perfect example because it's got multiple different colours in it, which will look good when we're doing it. So I'm going to move this down to where we need it, which is into this gap now. And we'll take that one off so we got this one. There we go. Now, you might be asking what size is this canvas, which is a good point. So I'm just going to get back out so we can see. This canvas is, I can't really see it from here. No, not 6. Sorry, Mike. I'll just get my glasses 2 seconds. I'm terrible. That's better. So it's 907 by, and I still can't really see. 907.8 by 192.4. You cleared it. Not really. It's all down here. But just so it looks like cheating. Yeah, you'd go to a new document and just make one in that size in pixels to get what we need, which is basically like 10. Hey Don. How you doing? Just going through that we're going to be making this brush today. Now the drawing bit is already done. I'm teaching the actual how to make it into a brush. So I was just starting with how big the canvas was. and the fact that it's like anything that's black will be transparent in the brush, and then different shades of grey or white will bring out what colour it will be. So if we made that all orange, there'd be dark orange, but light orange, or that kind of thing. What size? I will go back. So the size is 907.8 times 192.4. It doesn't really matter what size it is, as long as you've got that skinny part there. And don't go right to the edges either. As you can see, there's a gap on each edge. The brush is kind of like in the middle. All good so far? Where? Screen chat. I think she means the box you are placing the brush inside. Yeah, that is the size of the canvas. So it's the whole shape, if you like. So it is that exact size. But like I say, it don't really matter as long as you follow the guide that is going to be like so far on each side, like top and bottom, all the way across, and basically in the middle, like that. So, how we're going to turn this into a brush? Let's get to that bit. So what we'll do, we'll go to our brushes. Actually, no, we'll save this first. So we'll go to export, and we'll save this as a PNG. I'm just going to save mine on iCloud. It's Thanksgiving banner. So I'll just call it Thanks Banner. Or bunting, actually, it's called bun. Thing. And there we go. It'll ask for everybody. We'll just say there. That's all good. Right, now we can go to our brush. So in the brush panel up here, first you want to go to this 3-bar menu up here, and then put a new actually no, we don't want to do that yet. Sorry. Go to add category, and then just make up a name for the brushes. So we'll just call this Thanksgiving set or something. Oh, if I could spell. There we go. So now there'll be no brushes at all. And now what we want to do is add the new textured intensity brush. And we want to go to that PNG that we saved. Can you look for the transform button? Oh, yeah. 2 seconds. We just cancel that one. So this is that rectangle. Transform. This one. So yeah, 907.8, 192.4. That is the size of that rectangle. It's the size that made the canvas. Well, actually, it was more the size that I made the graphic and then copied and pasted it into a document and just made a black rectangle to go around it. If you want me to show you that bit, well, that's all good as well. But I was trying not to do the drawing part today. I just want to do the how to make a brush part. Where was I? Oh yeah, so now we have no brush. So we can go to a new intensity brush and choose that PNG that we saved. Now we'll come up with another menu, which is this one here. And what we want to do is firstly go to the body and put it as repeat instead of stretched, because then it'll look right. Like that one doesn't look right. That one does. And then we want to adjust the size as well with this one up here. And I don't know what the right size. You have to play with it a little bit. I'm just gonna call it 100 and hope that works. I don't know if it will. Leave everything else the same. We don't want to mess with it too much. The other thing is, you can use these red bars as a cutoff, and as you can see, this white bar over here is a little bit too long. I did that deliberately so I could do this bit, and then that one's correct. So it's looking all good. When you press OK, you'll end up with the brush itself. Now what we have to do is just make a new document. Any size, doesn't matter. Just use my custom one, which is 4000, 4000. And then we'll go to the vector brush, which is this one over here. And then choose the brush, which is this one, up here. Not this one, up here. There's another colour. You pick this one and then go to whatever we want. So we're going to choose an orange, say. And then as we draw, it will use that brush we just made. As you can see here. And if I zoom right in, you can see there's different colours. So from dark to light oranges, all the way across. And we could change that colour to anything. So let's go yellow. We'll make a yellow one. We could go to red. Make a red one. Now, as you can see, as I pull across, it just doesn't work straight away until about now, then it kicks in. Now, that can be fixed. Like, if you play with those settings as on by. So if it's done it to you, if you go back into the brush and slide it to the left, it'll come up with this other menu. And if you click edit, it'll go back to that menu. And then you can play around with, usually the size does it. Just looking at the chat. What's the difference in the brushes? Yeah, good point. No, we'll show you now. So we'll keep that one as is for now. So what's the difference in the brushes? Let me go back to that one where we were. This one. Oh, I don't know why it's gone like that. Why it's gone like that? Very strange. Interesting. Typical. I'm just trying to show you, and it's all gone weird. It's always like it's using the brush. So if I try and change it back to something else, like fine, there we go. Yeah, it must have picked up that I wanted to use that brush. So anyways, now that we're on this screen again, we'll go to our brushes and we'll try the other ones, do we? So we'll go to a new image brush, say. And we'll choose our image again now. This one. And we'll say non-stretch, we'll have it as repeat again. We'll leave the size down in case that was what it was. You can change the pen pressures and things if you want to. But we're just going to leave it as it is for now. Just quickly move that red bar, just didn't bite that much. And then click OK. And it's done that thing again. It's very weird. Anyways, let me show you what happens when we try and use that brush now. So we'll go to the vector brush, then we'll go to that brush number 2, and we'll go to a colour, red, and when we draw, it'll come out really funny like this. You see how it's like basically what we made black is not transparent anymore. It's all gone very strange. And it's because it's using that block that we made as a PNG as an actual picture. And it's trying to make the picture the brush. So if I was to, I mean it's only black and white, but if it was colour and you put no colour, it would actually come out the right colours. I mean it's only black and white at the moment, but if it was like the actual colours, then it would come out the actual colours. You know what I mean? So that is why we go to the new intensity brush, so that one. I'm just wondering whether we can do another one. I'm just gonna have to put it back to number 2 ultrafine. And then go back to our Thanksgiving set. Now we're gonna add something called a solid brush. This one. And do you see it didn't give us any option to go to that picture that we made? So solid brushes are just whether you want them round or square or that kind of thing. I'm just trying to find where square one. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I used these. The advantage of these ones is that it will actually work. So, try and show you. You know, like when you use an actual brush. Oh, let's use pen tool sec. So, this line, see, in black, we can change the width and we can change the pressure. Yeah. We can come up with all sorts of weird pressures. Like this. This won't work for our other brushes. So I'll just pick one now. Let's go with this one here. Now if you tried going to the same and raise the width, oh, it does work. Typical. I'm just trying to show you, but the pressure won't work. I'm sure of it. No, see. It's because it's not an actual vector. It is a pixel brush, even though it says vector. It is a pixel brush. And this is why you can't use the pressure on it. And the other thing you can't do, and you could do with this one, so this one here, if we go to this menu up here, and go to expand stroke, can you see all the nodes go around the stroke? And you can, if I went on to node tool, you can adjust the nodes like this. But if I wanted the nodes of this brush, go and see that one, and then tried the same expand stroke, it won't actually do anything because you can only do it to actual vectors, and they're not actual vectors, they are pixels just used as vectors because we're following a path, which is a vector path. But we're basically putting a PNG on a vector path. That's all we're doing. So it's not true vector. Just reading the chat again. I did not know you could slide on those layers to get more menus. Yeah. So this is something that's only come in on version 2 though. So it wasn't there before. But yeah, if you want to go back into edit again, you can like slide this and it comes up with this menu. And then you can go in to edit or whatever. And it comes up with those menus again. I hope this is making sense. There is a lot to it. I really want to show you now what the image brush is actually for as such. I'm just going to clear these off. I'm going to go to Pixel Bay. Trying to think what to look for. We want something with colour in it. I don't know, let's try that bunting again. So let's just type in bunting. No, nothing. Typical. Did I not call it bunting? Or did I spell it wrong? I spelled it wrong, that's what it is. But yeah, you see this is colourful. This one, oh, where'd that go? That's a bit weird. Why is that not there? Affinity weirdness. It's not there, is it? Try a different one. Delete that one, go back here. Let's use this one here. Yeah, there we go, that's a bit better. But it's cut off. But it'll give you an example of what I mean. So what we'll do with this one is we'll firstly cut it down because that's a bit big. So we'll go into crop and we'll just take this down to here. So you want a little bit of a gap and a little bit of a gap and then end to end. And I know it's cut off, it's going to be a shame. In fact, let's just do that. And there we go. So once you've got your picture that you want, we can now go to copy this. And then just into a new document. And we'll do it from the clipboard that we just copied. And there we go. Now, it probably won't work because it's not quite lined up. Let me try and fix it with a warp. So, in our layers panel, up in the group folder, there will be a warp. Just trying to think what's the best one to use. I'll try mesh. And just try and bring it so it's a bit more in line. To make it. Oh, no, that didn't work. Why won't that work for me? Try lifting this one off. No, none of it's working. Oh, it's because it's a vector warp, not a pixel warp. Silly teak. So we'll just try as is. So get rid of that warp because I think it gets us. Just take out the warp and delete the warp. Can you see the background is now transparent? And then we got the picture itself. That is how that brush works. So what we're going to do is export this now as a PNG again. I'll just call it image because it's an image brush that we're going to make. See if it's the same as what we see the other one. Now when we go into our... Was it this one we were on? I can't remember. Delete that. Now we'll go to brushes and then add an image brush this time. But this time we're going to choose the one with colour on. And then make it repeat instead of stretch. Now it's not quite right because it goes up. But you get the point. If I OK that now. And then go to our vector brush. And use this particular brush. Now, can you see it's on black? So this won't actually work. This will just come out black and white. And the reason being is because the image brushes only work when there's no colour at all. So we'll click the no colour. Now run it. And it will come out the exact colour that it was when we saved it. It's quite handy for making kind of like texture brushes. Like if you wanted to do a realistic tree or something like that kind of thing. So now that we have this brush, like I say, whatever colour that you make it, say you made it red, it will actually come out as red now. See what I mean? It's only when there is no colour that it will actually be the original colours. Like that. So again, quite a little collection of brushes there. What else should we do? I'm trying to think what else there is. And we've gone through the three main ones. We could export them or import them, which I'm sure Bella's had plenty of practice with. Importing brushes is her thing. I'm just trying to think, what else can we make a brush of? Let me give another example about that image brush. It's quite handy. So if we were to put in here like wood, something like that, and get a grain, and find a good one. This will do actually. Will let me copy that across? Yeah, that'll do actually. So what we want to do is make this the other way around. So hold one finger on the screen and turn it so it snaps. Just so it's that way around. But again, I don't want these white bits either side. So I'm going to just copy that image. If it would let me, which it doesn't. Affinity. Copy. And then come out. And I'm just going to make a new document with what we've just copied in the clipboard. So it's literally just the wood image. So that is it. And then we're going to go to here and export. Export this as a PNG. And we'll just call this one wood. Save it in the usual place, just there. Right, now we'll get back to this one. We'll get rid of that piece of wood. In fact, what we'll do, we'll keep it, just shrink it down so it's like there. But what we're going to do is go into our brushes that we just making and go into an image brush again. Choose the wood this time. As you can see, it's stretched out, so it looks horrible. But if we repeat it, it's not a repeating pattern. Would help if it was. But yeah, you see, it would be the wood all the way through. Yeah, I think we'll leave everything else as is. And go to our vector brush. Oh, it just crashed on me, great. Open up designer again. Typical. How many types of brushes are there? 3. So you get the new image brush, the new texture brush, and the solid brush. There's 3. So it depends what kind of thing you want. I'm just getting back to where we were for the crash. I was just going into brushes. Oh look, our wood brush did save, so that's good. So I'm going to vector brush and choose our wood brush. And first of all, I'm going to choose a colour and then use it. So as you can see, it's got that wood texture, but it is red. If that was a seamless pattern, that would have been awesome, but it wasn't. But if you take off the colour, so it's like completely no colour, now when you use the brush, it will be the original colour, like up there. Just like that. And like I said, it's just a shame that it wasn't a seamless one. That would have been cool. Just thinking of making another intensity brush. So if we go back to our original one, and what I'm going to do is the same one, just upside down. So I'm going to get, again, just hold one finger, make it snap. And there we go. Now I'm going to go to export that as PNG. Yeah, much be cool, this one, just bunting. Okay. And yeah, we want it right there. Save. And then go to our big palette again up here. I don't know what you call it, big canvas. Canvas, that's the one. Into our brushes. And we're going to add these 3 lines, a new intensity brush, and then the one that's upside down, this one. Now we don't want that, we want it in repeat instead of stretch, so that it looks normal. Stretch looks so full. So we'll go to repeat. I think I would leave it on that size. Yeah, okay. Sorry if you can hear my cat in the background there. We go to our vector brush. Oh, now it crashed again. What's happening? Opening Affinity again for the 3rd time. Opening up the big canvas. See if the brush, yeah, the brush does save. So I'm not sure what happens there. So I'm going to go to vector brush again. Go to the actual brush. And this time we're going to have to pick a colour. So we'll pick a nice orange. And then use these ones. That would be the brush upside down. And as you can see, it's got the variance in colour there. And that's due to the fact that I've used different greys. And there is one more app open, which is the thing that I stream with. I'll try and show you now. This one. It's the one that I stream with. Other than that, nothing. Very strange, just being a pain tonight. Very strange. I'm just gonna go to What happens when we get to no colour on this one? It just gives the black and white like we have been getting. That should not cause scratches. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, it's just being funny tonight, and oh well. It's not been terrible. The brushes are still getting done. So that's right. I'm just trying to think what else I can show you brush wise. Do I make a pixel brush? So the black brushes. There's lots more options with pixel brushes. Which I'll show you now. So going back to this one, I'm just going to duplicate it. Just there. And go into this one. Change it to Pixel Persona. Now, there's lots more options. First of all, I'm going to put it back the right way up. So just holding that one finger down to snap it into place. Like so. Now, with Pixel, we can, I think, make the same kind of brushes. Stop looking here. Yeah, so, new brush. Oh no, there is a few more. Intensity brush, round brush, square brush, image brush, and brushes from what we just selected. If I remember rightly, you gotta make them kind of like the opposite to what they were. So we'll make this rectangle white. In fact, what we'll do, to make it easier on ourselves, we'll just go into the adjustments layer, and we'll just add a inverse. Is there inverse? Invert. There we go. So we just invert the whole thing, and then we got, it's black, you know, everything that was black is white, and vice versa. If I save this one by exporting, and this one is bunting, and I'm just gonna put P for pixel, saving it in the same file as we always do, and go into that big canvas again. I'm gonna clear this all. It's getting a bit of a mess. Get rid of all these. There we go. So, kicking this into Pixel Persona again. Now we can go to the pixel brushes, which is this, what it was already on up here. And this will be on my subs giveaway, but you do exactly the same. Go in here, add a category. We'll just call this one, thanks. And then we can just start adding the ones that we want. So let's make, I'm just thinking what we can do now. Let's make the intensity brush again. And we'll just have the one that we just made, so bunting P. Now then, there's loads more options here, as you can see. And there's even more when you go into dynamics and textures, and you can do all sorts of these, make them different colours, all sorts of different sizes, like random, the thing, all sorts. So the first thing we want to do is get rid of, because you see it's not quite right. So, on the other one is, what's it called? It's like stretch or whatever. I think on this one it's called spacing. So we'll just move that until we get the space in. Change the size, we can see it. It doesn't work like the other one at all. This purely works with beaten patterns, which we don't have. But we can change things like how hard we want it, what the flow rate's going to be. Do we want it to accumulate after a while? What sorts, like, do we want it to rotate? And there's dynamics as well to do with all the pressures and things. And you can put these on and off when you want to. And things like jitter, and there's just so many options. And then texture itself. So if I add sort of one of these triangles, I can set that as the texture. But I haven't got one on its own. So we'll just have to make this pure white. I think it's pure white. We haven't got pure white, have we? Can we just leave it? I'm thinking about it. Well, there we go. We have to either make one pure white or leave it. I can't remember what it is. Just go back in again, because I closed it like an idiot. Right there, and then save. Now I'm trying to use it. What's going to happen? Nothing. Yeah, I think you do have to set it so it's. Is it white or is it black? I can't remember. Let me try white. So if we just save this one, export the PNG, we'll just call it white. Well, okay. Save in our user spot. Now, hopefully we can go back in and edit, which we can. So you have to go into texture, set the texture as pure white. I'm sure that is it. Now, does it work? Oh, it would help if I selected some sort of color as well. It still doesn't work. Trying to do this on a live. It's not healthy. Let me just go to here. Nope. Yeah. I'll get back to you on that one. I can't remember. It's been so long. Nope. Just trying to think if there's a way to do it, but I just can't think of one. Obviously I've done it in the past, as you can see. There's all sorts of brushes that I've made. In fact, let me go to one I have made somewhere. So many brushes on my fella. Let me just go into one, go edit, into the texture, and now that one's got no texture. Or is it the brush nozzle that you can do? I don't remember. Yeah, I think we'll leave that one for now, because I just can't think. I'm going to get back to the designer persona. Back to our brushes that we made today. Let's make another one, shall we? Let's get something that is seamless now. So let's go to Google. Google. That wasn't Google. There was one thing I was looking at. Faded there. Plus Google. And we'll just put in here a seamless pattern. Anything take our fancy? This is the problem with not doing it yourself kind of thing. There's just not ones that we want. So we try that. I mean, that is from Pixabay anyway, so we're all good. I'll just do that to photos. No, I want to save it to files, sorry. Get back in. Oh, no, that one. This one. Now, save to... How do we save it to files? Go copy. When we go into files, can we just go paste in here? Yeah, that'll do. So this one's called images. But this should work now. As it's seamless. So if we go to an image brush, use this one. So you can see now it's not like true seamless. Oh, it might be. And bring the size up a little bit. Yeah, it's truly seamless, I was right. So we'll go to our vector brush. And let's go to new color. So it comes out that orange. And as we paint it, it will be truly seamless. Just like we wanted. Will it work if I put it, say, red? No. Might make it do. What have I not done? Green? No. No, because that one's green as well. Struggling to like, sorry people, that was pretty odd. Everything's right in there. On repeat. Slice the pressure. So why wouldn't the colour do? We want to do. That's the orangey colour. That's the orangey colour. I was like, what? Very strange. That isn't just me, is it? That is Affinity being weird though, right? You've seen that I was doing this earlier and it was working. Like with this one. Like, no, none of it. What is this going on? You've seen me do that, right? No, it's totally working. No, it's not. Very strange. There must be something that I've done, I just can't remember what it is. Very, very, like, strange that is. Anyways, I think I've done what I decided to do, which is teach you how to make the brush in the first place. And we've done quite a few. So is there anything that you guys want to know? Oh, had to go look outside. Helicopter. Yeah, is there anything in particular that you want to know? And I'm going to try and do it. Even though Affinity's being a bit weird tonight. Is it play? Yeah, we don't know, do we? Could be anyone. Usually police. Oh, don't think so. Yeah, I did cover a lot. Hopefully it wasn't too much. But I think I got the basics. You go to these and pick whatever one you want. Whatever style you want. Make sure that you've already done and saved the actual brush that you want. Like the style. Yeah. I knew some people would know quite a lot of it. I just wanted to go through and make sure everyone knows. Super good, thanks. You made it. Oh yeah, of course you did. Very cool. Well done, you. Fit around the circle. Yeah, this is something that only happens when you've got seamless. So I'll show you now. Go to an ellipse. Make the ellipse. We'll have to change our pressure back to normal. And change that colour because it's not working for some reason. So we've got our circle here. Right there. Now that is the stroke anyway, that one, what we got. But if we want it to be another stroke, I think we can go to vector brush now. And change the brush that it is. Like, no, that doesn't work. Everything I try and show tonight doesn't work. That's really strange. That should totally be working. Just thinking, is it like you got to be on the thing, or yeah, there we go. So you've actually got to be on the shape. That was what it was. Yeah, as long as it's seamless, that's when it plays. Oh, now it changed colour. Yeah, it's definitely Affinity be weird earlier. Let me just try and change the colour of that again. Let's go on here. Change the head to red. To blue. Nah, it was just doing it to annoy me, wasn't it? That's quite a cool brush actually. Quite like that. Yeah, it looks great. It does. I was quite shocked with that one. And we can use it because it's on Pixabay. So it's all good. Pixabay is kind of like royalty free stock images. So we can use them in anything. Which when you're looking for a brush is dead handy. See these artifacts that were there, the Venice definitely not right tonight. And where do I do the... was it on this one? Yeah, what else one I had up there? the canvas ain't the right size. So if I go to here and put clip to canvas, it'll be the right size now. And that was the challenge again. Did you do it with a pen tool or did you do it with a shape? That is why the shape will make it close as well, but it has to be seamless. Otherwise you'll get all sorts of gaps and things. Yeah, pen tool. For some reason it doesn't quite close like you want it to close. If you do want a circle like that, click a shape, but then make sure you're on the shape as I just did to pick the brush afterwards. And then you can select the brush light to make it there. But a pen tool for some reason doesn't like make the circle in other brushes. Make the circle in actual vector brushes, but it doesn't create it in like PNG on a vector line brush. It is really confusing, that is. Like, well, you just can't make them into vector. But yeah, if that's everything, like I said, if there's any more questions or anything. So what if you want to make a shape you don't have? Yeah, good question. So get the actual shape and then convert it to curves. So let me go back to that big canvas. Yeah, big canvas. Where are you? Is it like in here or something? What's this one? Oh, this one do. So, what kind of shape was you trying to make? Because if you make any kind of shape, like, let's go star, and then go into node to here, and go to convert to curves for this one, then you can make any kind of shape. And because we're on the shape, you can usually go to the brush then and change. So you can make it any shape you like. And it's already done, yeah. It's already signed, sealed, delivered. You just make the shape that you want to make. If you want it curved, so you go to Smart Smooth, and then it will try and make it curved. I'm just going to change these handles a little bit. That's quite a funky pattern, I like it. I want to keep that brush. Do you want me to put it on the club? It's quite a cool brush. I'm just seeing where the pattern's got a little bit out of shape with this. And trying to solve it with putting these handles. Yeah, I'll in fact I'll do that right now. So up here, export the brushes. And I'll just save it in that same thing as a thank is given there, even though it's not really. And then we can send that to the club when we're done. Very cool. Don't make the brush pattern go to the edge. Yeah. So, try and show you on this one again. I think it's still in invert. So we'll just get rid of that invert adjustment. There we go. So yeah, like top and bottom, empty. And then edge to edge. This is a lot of stuff I wanted to say. The only thing is, it was a lot of us again. I'm really sorry. I'll try and do some sort of like written guide, because that was a lot of information. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll put that brush on the clip for you in case you want to use it. And thank you all for coming, and I will see you in the next one.